fast and ever-evolving world of transportation, specialization is greatly needed. Long-distance truckers don't necessarily have the time to deal with traffic, ports, and other issues involved in high population and urban areas. This is where drayage comes in. Today, we will be breaking down what drayage is, what are some of the types of drayage transportation, what intermodal shipping is, and a look to the future of drayage transportation. So, what is drayage? Drayage is defined simply as the shipment of freight over a short distance. This is especially important in our market in Miami, as a great amount of shipping is done within the Miami and Fort Lauderdale area, as well as transportation of containers from port to port. This means that drayage, in general, tends to be contained in the same metropolitan area. Drayage is also needed for the transportation of shipment to different modes of transport, like from a truck to a rail or a ship to a truck. Primarily, drayage helps fill in the gaps of the general transportation of goods, given the short distance drayage covers. Nevertheless, it is incredibly vital for the entire transportation process. There are a few types or classifications of drayage transport. There is expedited drayage for time-sensitive transportation, inter-carrier drayage for goods being transported between carriers, intra-carrier drayage for transportation of goods between two hubs owned by the same carrier, door-to-door drayage for transferring containers directly to the retail customer, pier drayage for transporting units from a hub to a dock or pier, and shuttle drayage for shifting units to a temporary location like a storage area. These classifications are all meant to better understand what your shipping needs are for yourself and everyone involved. Now, what if you need to transport units through multiple shipping methods rather than multiple forms of drayage? Enter intermodal shipping. Intermodal shipping refers to the moving of units where multiple methods of shipping are involved. This is usually dealing with different forms of transportation through airplanes, ships, trucks, etc. Drayage shipping is especially important here, as you not only have multiple forms of drayage to assist you in the process, but the specialization of drayage being for short distances allows for a low energy and efficient method of getting the job done. Hence why you have different modes for specialized intermodal shipping. For example, a unit arrives from a ship that needs to go long distance, but the first truck is not able to make the next stop. Using drayage transportation, you would be able to transfer said unit and then use inter-carrier drayage transportation to get the unit to the next point. All this being done in a short amount of time and distance allows for maximum efficiency, allowing the long-distance truckers to get on with their job. As we progress with new technologies and innovations every day, the drayage process is getting smaller and smaller, but more efficient. Through logistics services like Go Freight Hub, we are better able to coordinate and plan out specific transportation like drayage and its connected methods of transport. With an Uber-like experience, we are able to streamline the process and better understand when and where drayage is needed. More specific changes, like having immediate communication with drivers through tablets and regular check-ins with drivers, have seen a great boost in productivity when it comes to drayage. You can learn more about drayage and other news about transportation by checking out the Freight Guru podcast. Subscribe today for this and a whole lot more.